June 19th, 2025. Almost the summer solstice. Tomorrow. Garden's coming along. Peas. Excited about this crop of fava beans this year, 50 feet, another 50 feet right here. The strawberries coming on right next to them. Let's see, Rumi's been out here eating all the strawberries, but it looks like we have a good fruit set. This is a row of barley here. Experimenting with grains for the kitchen, for soups, maybe bread. Carrots coming up next to that, kind of getting shaded by the barley. Not really loving this interplanting. Want the carrots to be going a little faster, and then you can see some peas on this side. This one's working out pretty nice with the onions and cabbage. Switched to a lot more drip line in the garden this year. 3-foot wide beds with 2 drip lines. It's working out pretty nice. This bed just got seeded to carrots. I'll hand water that till it germinates and get the drip line on. Really nice crop of garlic this year. Looks like they fattened up nice. I had to irrigate. One of the driest springs we've experienced here. Usually we'd barely have to irrigate the garlic, but this year we irrigated. It's kind of the stooling area where we stool rootstocks and currants and honeyberries. Come over here. Beets, onions on the outside. Grew a lot of onions this year. Kale, chard, more onions, and then we're getting into our potatoes coming up here. Belmonda, variety of choice. Pretty much the only variety we're growing this year. Corn just coming up. This is the corn we've been breeding for almost 5 years now. Excited to see what it looks like this year. Dent corn, polenta, grinding, pozole. Just coming up. Some outdoor tomatoes. Usually we grow tomatoes mainly in the high tunnel. Experimenting with some outdoor ones this year. And then the tree nursery down here, just tagging these yesterday. Got well over, I don't know, maybe approaching a couple hundred trees successfully grafted and ready to go. Yellow transparent. Williams Pride, hopefully this will be ready to go. I'm trying to get it to the point where graft them in March, plant them out in early May, and they're at a sellable height the following spring. It's kind of the goal. Really starting to figure the composting out. Everything's looking nice and healthy. Goats are doing their job, and the chickens. Getting some nice composts from them. Didn't get very good fruit set on any of our young trees this year, or much fruit at all. We had some frosty nights. Towards the end of bloom. We had some nice flowers, but yeah, no fruit. Some bok choy, some more cabbage. Now we're kind of getting into our zucchini patch here. and squash, and then winter squash direct seeded coming up in these mounds here. Beans, these are our dry beans. Mostly a black bean, but it's kind of a mix of several different kinds of beans that we let go all the way to dry. Harvest them dry in the field. There's the Siberian rye right there. Pretty amazing. If we lost our ability to irrigate, the Siberian rye would be one of the main crops. Rye and garlic, I would say, be two of our best crops for dry farming. And in the high tunnel, cucumbers. I think I was overwatering a little bit in here, and lost some cucumbers, but some of them are starting to go there. Wind them up this twine, same with the tomatoes. Wind them up the twine here. They're spaced pretty close together, about 1 foot going all the way down. So it's about 60 feet of tomatoes here. Our favorite variety called Italian Heirloom. And yeah, hopefully they'll all go right up towards the top of the high tunnel. Pretty excited about this. They're looking good, and poblano peppers down in front of them, and then Italian sweet peppers, and yeah, some early carrots in here. Harvest those for market coming up soon. And this bed just got far bed. We just harvested out beets, early beets for market. Nice perk of the high tunnel. But yeah. That's the garden here mostly. This is kind of the stooling area over here where I use overhead sprinklers to stool rootstocks and currants and things like that. And here's our new pond that we're working on bringing to life, and really don't have to do too much besides dig it and send water there, and you can see it's the greenest area around, so that's cool. Happy winter solstice, or summer solstice.